Hello and welcome to Relearning. In this video, we will be checking out the textbook solutions for the topic Know Your Planet. Now under this topic, under this video, we will be seeing the questions that are checkpoint, tick the correct answers, write true or false, then answer these questions and think an answer, that is also known as hot questions. So let's begin. The very first question we are having under checkpoint is circle the correct answers. Under circle the correct answers, we are having the first one. The large water bodies on the earth are called lakes, oceans or continents. So the correct answer for this is oceans. Second one is the earth is cylindrical, triangular or spherical in shape. Now the correct answer for this is spherical in shape. The earth is spherical in shape. Next is a globe is a diagram, map, model of the earth. Now a globe, we all know that a globe is a model of the earth. Now here all the answers are given. Next one is the first person who published a collection of map was Copernicus, Magellan or Mercator. So the correct answer for this is Mercator. Okay. So these four questions are given and four answers are given. You have to copy down these answers if you want. Let's see the next question, that is tick the correct answers. Now in tick the correct answers, the one statement is given and four options are given for this reason. Next is the very first statement here is the earth is unique planet because it is the only planet in solar system, it has land masses and water bodies, it is the coldest planet or it is the hottest planet. So the correct answer for this is it has land masses and water bodies. Okay. Next one. Second one is here, the explorer who sailed around the world was, four options are given. First one is Vasco da Gama, next is Gerardus Mercator, next is Christopher Columbus and Ferdinand Magellan. So the correct answer for this is Ferdinand Magellan. Ferdinand Magellan, who was a Portuguese explorer who sailed around the world. Let's see the next one. A political map shows. Now here the political map shows. What things are shown on the political maps? You have to tell. Four options are given. Countries and capital, rainfall and temperature, physical features or population. So the correct answer for this is countries and capital. Let's see the next one. The ratio between the distance on a map and actual distance on the ground is called, options are given, direction, sphere, scale or symbol. So the correct answer for this is scale. Okay. Let's see the next one. The symbol used to show a city on a map is called a dash, small circle, triangle or a rectangle. So the correct answer for this is symbol. Now this was your question number 8, the correct answer. Let's see the next question, that is write true or false. One statement will be given and you have to answer it by telling that the statement is true or false. Let's see the first statement. We can make a globe for small part of earth. Now this statement is false because we cannot make a globe for small part of earth. We can only make map for the small part of earth. Next one, forest and industries cannot be shown on a map. Now forest and industries, obviously we can show it on a map, so this statement is also false. Third one is symbols on a map show features that cannot be drawn. Now symbols here we can see that on a map features, if you have to draw, like for example if I have to draw a mountain, so I cannot draw a mountain on a map. For that reason I have to use a symbol. So this statement is true. Next is plains and mountains are shown in different colors. Now this statement is also true because for recognizing the different landforms we have to color code them as per the requirement. This was question number B. Let's see the question number C now. Answer these questions. In that first one we are having, how was it proved that the earth is spherical in shape? Answer for this is Ferdinand Magellan, who was a Portuguese explorer who sailed around the world, and the pictures taken from space have proved that the earth is spherical in shape. Okay. So this is the answer for this question. Let's see the next question. How is a globe useful to us? Now we have to tell that how globe is useful to us. So answer is given over here. Globe is a simple and accurate model of the earth which shows the distribution of land and water on the surface of the earth and correct shape, size and location of the continents and oceans. So in this way we can use the globe. Okay, let's see the next one. How do maps help us? Why is a map less accurate than a globe? Now what exactly how do maps help us? We have to tell the answer for this. Then answer is, maps help us to represent Earth's surface or a part of it on a flat surface. And answer for second question is, maps are less accurate because Earth is having a curved surface which cannot be shown correctly on a flat surface such as paper. Okay, so this was the answer for this question. Let's see the next one. What are the features that help us to read a map? Now there are certain features given on a map to read it, to give it easy for us to read the map. So the question is, what are the features that help us to read a map? Answer for this is, map has some basic features. They are as follows: direction, scale, symbol and colors. So directions, there are 4 directions: north, south, east and west. Next is scale. We have already studied this scale. Scale is nothing but the ratio between the distance on the ground and on the map. Next is symbol. Symbols we all know. I have told you that just now. That symbol is used because if we cannot show anything on a map, if we cannot draw anything on a map, for that reason we have to use a symbol. And colors for what we can say differentiating the different landforms on the earth surface. Okay, so in this way there are 4 features, basic features of the map. Next question is think and answer. This is also called as hot questions. Okay, answer for this question students only have to give, but here I am giving the answer for you. The question is, the earth looks mostly blue when seen from space. You have to tell why. Answer for this is, the earth looks blue from space due to the presence of water bodies on the earth's surface. There are 5 water bodies present on the earth's surface, and because of that reason the earth looks blue from the space. Okay, got it? So I hope that you all have got all the answers for your questions. If you have enjoyed this video, do hit the like button, share it with your friends, do comment regarding the video and also subscribe to the channel, that is Relearning. This is Ms. Swapnil signing off. Thank you.